Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. This blog is about Damien Ricardo Connell, and he is out of, where does he live? I don't know, maybe he's unhoused, okay, but he has been found guilty of breaking into a daycare and a preschool twice this year, and this is July of, there he is, July of 2025. Here he is. Maybe it's the lighting, or maybe he's just a really dark person, but this is what they had in your paper. He's very thin, like MAGA looking, but this, I think people eat too much food. I think people should look like him. You know, you should try to look a little bit like Damien, okay? He probably thinks that he needs to eat more food. Maybe he's like that because he's not eating enough food, but humans eat too much food. Anyhow, he appeared in the number 2 District A Magistrates Court. He's 41 years old. He's 41 years old. And when he trespassed, he entered the Pearl Daycare and Preschool, stole cheese, butter, beers. What will beers be doing there? But anyhow, a boombox, and you know, he probably was planning on having a little karaoke. Okay, you know, he could be a businessman. Okay, and then juice. He took a lot of stuff that you can't really sell. Not, you know, usually when you're a thief and you're trying to offload something, it's usually electronics. People will buy a hot item, that's what they call it, you know, like they will know it's stolen. But you know, if it's electronics or jewelry, they'll take the jewelry off him too if he was getting things like that. But these kind of things, where would he be selling that? But anyhow, the court heard there were 2 matters. In both matters, the complainant had secured the establishment, and upon returning, she found the preschool broken into and the missing items. Connell denied entering Keisha's bar, grill, and variety with intent to steal. He was not required entering the Breath of Life Seventh-day Adventist Church with intent to commit theft. That's the main DNA that's running through your blood, and it's something that you need to work on. It's something you need to work on, even if you are an honest person. The temptation, you know, there's something called temptations, right? Okay, temptations would make you have to pull on your integrity, like say, you know, to say you know you're not a thief, and you know that you're not. You want to be a good person, you want to be a decent person, and you have to keep restating and re-acknowledging. It's like every time that there's that area, that opportunity to do something, you have to try really hard to turn against it. You have to work actually against your own DNA. You have to work against your shadow. You have to work against that demon that's inside you or wants to take over. You have to work to eradicate it, to exercise it out of you. It's something that you were made from. It's how you were created. You were, and not only Barbados, the whole world is struggling with it. But because you were enslaved for so long, you got it bad. Yeah, you got it bad, okay? So the prosecutor was Reginald Blackman, and appeared in court similar charges. Or he told the court that Blackman had appeared in court, that Blackman told the court that Connell had appeared in court for similar charges last month, and he was granted bail. He argued that the accused had shown no respect for the court and was likely to reoffend. Manila Renee sentenced him to 18 months on each of the charges, the daycare burglaries, to run concurrently. So he's gone for 18 months. 2 other matters were adjourned until July 31st. And when asked if he had anything to say, He replied, I sorry and I sorry and when they asked him, Damien, do you have anything to say for yourself? You're going into the daycare, you're going into these places, even the church. Do you have anything to say for yourself? I sorry and ting. I sorry and ting. Could have said, he's sorry. It's the drugs. He was hungry. No. You cannot get that kind of sentence structure out of him. You're just not going to get him to say that much. I'm sorry, Auntie. So, oh my goodness, I sorry, Auntie, when they asked him if he had anything to say for himself. So this, he's 41 years old. What kind of work does he do? I mean, other than being a thief. Don't even know. Where is he from? He is probably here somewhere, but my eyes just don't. You guys write strange, because had I written this, it would be Damien, Ricardo, Connell, his age and where he's out of, where he's from, and then I would have put he would be spending the next 18 months at Hotel St. Philip Dodds in, St. Philip, and you continue on, but that information should be here. Okay, that information is very important to have. That's vital information. His age and his address, okay, should be the first thing that you see here. Okay, so then you have to go in and search. My eyes can't do that. My mind cannot go in there and search. It's too much for me. Oh, wait, okay, so here it is. 41 years old, laborer of Piedmont Road, Grazettes, St. Michael. Okay, it's right there, but it's too much searching for me. It's too much. It should be right. It should be the first thing in the first sentence right here. Damien Ricardo Connell, comma, how old is he? 41, comma, and then his address, Piedmont Road, Grazettes, St. Michael, and then you go on to read the rest. Was sentenced to, blah, blah, blah. You don't have to search for all that. It's too much. It's just too much. It's just the way you organize thoughts in your mind, and everything is different for different people. So, hey, I pull back on the criticism. This is how you do it in Barbados, and I do it a different way because I've been trained here to do it a different way. That especially when you're doing documents where judges and people need to see critical information right up front and right in front of your face. I've been trained to do it a different way, but it means nothing. It doesn't mean anything. Okay. So this is Damien. He's 41 years old. He looks very, very healthy. Very healthy. I don't know if he's lacking food, but he still looks healthy. Something that you could put his photo up and try to work to get your body to look like that. The thinner, the better. Okay, the thinner, the better. But he's a thief. You don't want that. He's a thief, and he's off to Hotel St. Philip for 18 months. And he'll be out soon. He'll be out soon enough. So, but he's sorry and ting. He's sorry, and when they asked him, he's sorry and ting. Can't even get a full sentence out of his mouth, but he's up there stealing people's shit. Anyhow, this is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.